Hey, ladies and gents, it's Zem, and we are doing one of the first reviews of the new year for the new XP-55 Ascender, whatever you want to call it. There's all kinds of, names you could use it for this aircraft. What was this aircraft? Well, in 1940, the Army Air Force put forward a requirement for a new aircraft that would be better performance, better firepower, and, of course, better pilot visibility. And it didn't matter the wing configuration. That was actually specific in the orders. So we ended up with a couple really very strange aircraft. One from Curtiss, this was the XP-55. One from Vultee, an XP-54, and the Northrop XP-56. As you can see, it's a very odd-looking aircraft. Front-mounted canard, swept wings, rear-wing pusher, and of course, Curtiss's first tricycle landing gear. Yeah, very interesting. During the early part of 40, 41, 42, they built small models of this, wind tested it, all that kind of stuff. The original one that they wanted to put in this aircraft actually had two 20s and two 50s. This eventually was changed in the actual prototype models. 42, the Army gave Curtiss the go-ahead to build 3 prototypes of this aircraft, which they did, and then in July of 1943, the first one flew. Unfortunately, November of 1943, it crashed. Trying to figure out its kind of the stall speeds and all that kind of stuff, it slipped over at 16,000 feet, I believe, in an unrecoverable dive, and the pilot was unable to eject and crashed. Which was also interesting about this aircraft, since it had a rear pusher, it actually had a lever in the cockpit that would jettison the propeller. Kind of interesting. The second prototype was modified, and when it was during its testing, it was never allowed to come close to stall speed. So they didn't. That one survived and is currently on loan from the Smithsonian to a museum, I believe. So there's still one of these still existing. The third prototype of this aircraft, however, was lost in May 1945 at an air show. While it was trying to do a low-speed roll, it lost control, plummeted into the ground, killing the pilot and 4 civilians. Yeah, pretty crazy. However, by the time they'd got into the prototype stage of this, they had returned to fitting this with 250s, and the performance of the aircraft wasn't that stellar. So it really didn't increase firepower. It didn't really increase the performance. I believe the top speed of this was only 390 miles an hour, which was quite a bit less than like the P-51 and regular configured aircraft at the time, and certainly not as good as the inbound jets that were coming in there. So kind of an interesting aircraft. So what do we get in game? We get a aircraft that's got what's the biggest thing going for it is maneuverability. Airspeed not the greatest, health performance not the greatest, not bad but not great, and of course 450s, which is at tier 6, a little it's a little bit low, but remember, with the University Island and that stuff, this thing does lots of crits hits and it gets a lot of fires. Start fires. Fires itself, yes, I've been lit on the fire a few times, and since this was a brand new pilot, I just started out with fire right off the bat and seemed to help out a little bit. I don't know, we'll see how that works as we work on it. Now, and I stuck everything into its maneuverability with equipment and consumables and that kind of stuff. And of course, I also did it for the engine restart. I think I've got 4 or 5 games in this thing now, so I think I've lost my engine more times than I can count. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how this pans out. I'm not terribly sure yet what exactly I'm gonna do with the equipment and consumables. Got a funky paint job when you get this. I had a whole bunch of tickets, coupons, or whatever. I think I only ended up paying like 1,000 cold to get the coupons. Some more coupons to finish off this thing. I know I'm one of those kind of guys, right? However, I'm not going to do that on the Vampire if I decide to grind for it. For the most part, it's a fun plane. Like I said, more maneuverable with the equipment that it has on it right now than, say, a stock. This, like I said, is still pretty stock. I don't have much of a pilot in it. So obviously some of these numbers are going to change, and I might end up switching out some equipment as I play it a little bit more, just to see what I can do with it. However, for the most part, yeah, not high altitude. I mean, it's good enough, not the fastest, but it's good enough, and it turns quite well for Tier 6. The one game, I'm going to do a couple games, I guess. I got one here for Hunt for Falcon, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, this one here, I think is the one I got. Yeah, this is the one I'll do here. This was actually a pretty good game. For the most part, this aircraft is kind of works well as just more of a, once again, a point defense. Not really that great for moving around the battlefield a whole lot, it seems like. Get over sectors, take sectors. It does well holding sectors. If you have to fly around a bunch, it seems like it takes forever. That kind of stuff. So I'm going to bring a couple of games for you guys to check out the XP-55 Ascender and see what you guys think of this this bad boy. Alright guys, back with the first game in the XP-55 Ascender. Yeah, it's a 4-objective map, 2 military bases, 2 garrisons. I pinged the bottom map hoping that the human pilots that are on my team, which are... there's 3 other guys other than myself, so there's 4 humans on 4 humans. On the other team, they do have some nice aircraft. Those, of course, Spitfires and all that kind of stuff. And VBAT's actually a really good player, so this should be an interesting game. Still pretty stock in this plane. Like I said, I don't have much pilot skills on it, but, you know, hey, whatever. Pull around. I ain't going to be chasing that guy forever. I want short distances with this 50 cal. Pull around on the bow fighter. And now you can see what I'm talking about with this bow fighter, or with the 50 cals on this thing. When they get close like that, it just shreds right through HP. When you're shooting from distance, that's when it gets a little iffy. And we pull up the boomerang here, and we've picked up the objective. Now, the other 3 humans had actually went south, so they picked up that objective right off the bat here. Now I'm headed directly toward their military base. Now I know, pretty sure when I'm going to get over there, I'm going to be fucking swamped. There's going to be more red. There's going to be a red fucking splot of baddies all over the place. You can already see they got 5 there. However, I'm not going over here to necessarily try to take this objective. I'm over here to stall this objective. Why? Because we have our missile base up and running right now, and it's firing at their garrison. So we're already up 2-1. If I can deny this as long as I can, you know, like I said, every freaking second counts. If I can deny this for a minute, you know, we're already going to be up that many more points. So let's drop down in here on the JU-87G. We're going to knock him out. We need to knock this back. There we go. We're going to knock this back to equal, and we've knocked it out. So now I finally got some blues with me. Still looking around here. Always knocking these guys out are always good here. So we're going to pull around, see if we can knock out the SH-129B, and just keep turning this objective back as quick as they can. Now, like I said, with our military base currently and working on theirs, yeah. So over, and yeah, probably should have saved some HP on that one, but you know what? Turning it back always works here. So we knocked him out here. About that time, ooh, shit, here comes the Spitfire 5. VBAT, we go head-to-head. I'm able to knock him out. Unfortunately, that leaves the other Spitfire to come in behind. However, we've literally kept this from being turned for roughly, probably close to a minute. That means we've knocked up 129 to 57 lead already. So, and they still haven't taken the objective. They haven't taken a single objective. So without that missile base up and running, and now you see the number of red planes that are currently flying to that objective to take it. Yeah, that means there's less planes everywhere else. So we've already up 3-1. Now we're up 165 to 57, and we've got them down. Now I'm heading over here to the see if we can do something about this bomber. I want to keep this thing running as long as I can. Now their missile base is up and running, and he's firing rockets at the North Garrison. So I'm not terribly interested in going that direction here. I'm more worried about making sure this stays here, and possibly the garrison here to the south. Bullfighters are doing wonders here on this big ass P-17, and I don't think I'm going to be able to. Nope, didn't do me any good. So 2,000 meters, not too shabby. Like I said, this aircraft, it's not bad for speed, and it's not bad for altitude. It's just not, you know, it's maneuverability. It's all what this thing's about. Turn, burn. However, it does have decent altitude performance. Obviously it's better than a Japanese plane. Moving in on the Spitfire 1, Clevis TM, this objective here. So now they've got most of their rockets headed to the north, which is fine. We're still sitting at 3-1 right now, 291.96, up 200 points on them. So now we're just literally, I don't really care if I have to take any more objectives right now with this big a lead. As long as we leave it as even or better, we'll be fine. So Clevis is doing a pretty nice job of nailing here. We're going to knock him out, and we're going to bring this thing back to full health. And this is where this plane kind of excels. I'll be honest, the point defense, where you are the defense, you are picking up planes, letting them come to you to shoot down. So I was waiting here kind of thinking one of these guys is going to show up, the heavy fighter or whatever. None of them did, so we're going to boost right up in here and pull up here on the B-17D. And 50 cals, yeah, they don't hit like the big cannons. However, there's a lot, the sheer amount of shells that you're putting out here. So, would I normally try that with a human B-17? Probably not, but bot bombers, whatever. They're not that great. So now, the North Missile Base has switched to here, and we've lost the garrison to the north, which is fine, because now my missile base is working on the north sector. So, as long as I can keep this thing rolling, or keeping the count even, we should be fine. I'm just going to keep knocking planes down. This is where this thing kind of does really well, which is, of course, picking up these incoming fighters here. Now, these two are more interested in shooting down bots, which is fine. They're messing with heavy fighters here. Let's see if we can pick up the P-40. Yep. And I'm almost losing this objective here. Flip it back. There we go. We knocked it back some more. Now we got the lag coming in here, the human lag. Let's see if we can knock him out quick. Ooh. Can't quite get it. And over we come. I need to knock this guy out quick. There we go. Knocked it back again. Just keep building those objective points is all I'm doing here. Eventually this rocket is going to eventually take this base. There's not much I can do about it, but as long as I can keep it rolling, the better. 40 seconds to the squall line. That's about the time I noticed the two more bots rolling in here. Hey, this is all right for me. If I can knock one out here quick enough, I might be able to keep this thing even going longer. Up and over we go. Oh, Focke-Wulf, you have no idea what's going on here. Back around. Oh, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need this kill right off the bat. There we go. Ooh, picked it back even further. Still rolling. That's all I'm doing here. I'm not really terribly worried about... I know I'm going to eventually lose it, but if I can keep this going as long as I can... rocket landed just as one of the fighters were knocked out. One of the heavy fighters was knocked down. So, yeah. So, that's alright. We're still 2-2 right now, but we have such a big lead. But all I really need to do here is just stay alive and try to not die. We've pretty much evened up right now. Drop down on the Focke-Wulf 198.5 here. We're just going to chase him down. We're going to try to knock him out before the enemy defense bots come. So I've knocked him out, knocked about halfway. Got the lag 3 coming in here. Let's go up and over. Round we go. Let's see if we pick up the lag 3 here. I got it mostly turned now. I got help coming from my own missile base, so that always helps. One in here in about 5 seconds for the rocket. Let's see if I can pick up the lag 3 here quickly. There we go. Got him on fire. And, ooh, finish him off. We picked up the 3rd objective, so it's 3-1. Pretty much, yeah, it's over with. So that was the first game, guys. Thanks for watching. We got a couple more coming up here. Alright guys, back with the second game in the XP-55, and this is kind of going to show a little bit of the downward, not so great about the aircraft, I guess you want to call it. When I was talking about earlier with the whole flying around, if you can avoid it. And like I said, it's not the slowest thing in the world, but it just doesn't have quite the speed, to really be a objective taker as much as you want to. And of course it is somewhat... yeah, it gets lit on fire on occasion and all that kind of stuff, but hey, whatever. We're heading to the North Airfield here, which should be an interesting fight. I got 3 good guys with me. The blue are always good. Remember that. The red are always the baddies. We're going to roll in here and see if we can pick up our first set of targets. I'm not going to go up after the heavies. I'm going to drop down here, start picking up some of the boomerangs. Ooh, there we go. Pick up the first boomerang, nail him. We've already flipped it back. A little bit of the blue, and looking for my next set of targets. Ooh, there we go. Pick up the boomerang. There's one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Back around we go. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, nail him. We just need one more target to finish. And here he comes. Maybe, possibly. Nope. He's coming down low. Got a red guy coming in here. A red baddie. He's dropping down. F-U. And I'm just... What? What just happened there? We've lost some. The fucking heavy fighter is down low. Uh-huh. So, we'll pick up Olaf in the F4U1. I need this kill to get this objective turn. Oh. Not going well. Around we go. Come on. There we go, buddy. Unfortunately, we've lost a plane. Because why not? There we go. Almost had it. Come on. We got 3 on however many. Can I do it? Nope. Up and over. Turn, 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 turn. Unfortunately, they've knocked out another one of my blue guys. I need to get this boomerang killed. There we go. Finish him off. And about that time, I realized, yeah, all the humans had showed back up here. My engine's out again. This is about the time I realized I needed to switch back. I had got my engine knocked out way too many times. So it's a guy in an ME410, and he's got a partner in the Falkwolf 190. They're in a flight. So I'm not able to take this objective. And I spiral out of control. Right into the build. No, just hit the corner. Just scratched it. Took some paint off. So I got a mosquito here. He was the guy that was down bombing the... apparently was bombing the buildings. This was not a good game for Zem. Or at least team-wise. We were down... I think I was only I was only above 1,800 personal points in this game. Yeah, none of the other humans got above 1,800 for my team. So we were kind of down right off the bat here. So trying to get this airfield. Of course, you know the strategic value of holding airfield. So back we go. They've picked up 3 already. I just want 1. Right? I just want to capture 1. That's all I want. This isn't hard to ask for, is it? In a video game, just 1, right? So pick up the bow fighter. He's close enough. He's close enough to make a difference here with his cannons. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can knock him out here. Need a few kills. There we go. And right in on the Falkwolf. There we go. Pick him up as well. That's always nice to get that guy out of the way. Now it's just me and some defense fighters. Let's see if we can knock these guys out. Oh, there we go. Knocks him out. Alright, so I need 1 more aerial kill. And we got a couple baddies. Inbounds. Red baddies. There's the red baddie. Oh, still getting nailed from that fucking dick bot. You ever notice how much more dick the bots are lately? Like, they must go to dick classes because they're just dicks. So, pulling the bow fighter here. There we go. We've picked up this... Finally picked this up. But we're down 4-1. So, in the amount of time it took me to fly from here to there, we've lost this. We've lost the other objective here. I'm pretty much back on our fucking feet right now. So, off we go. I need to get back into this fight. I need to kill something. Like you said, 400 kilometers is not too bad, but it's just not quite, 600. So, not the best for flying around. And like I said, I'm showing you this video, kind of giving you some of the weaknesses of this aircraft. Obviously, with the 50 cals, it takes a while, too, to shoot down at something, especially at distance. We're going to see if we can knock this out. There we go. Come on, finish him off. Finally get the Falkwolf, and away we go. I want this objective. There's a few blue players here, so this is going to help me out here. Pull around on the boomerang. There we go. Come on. And, of course, the usual wargaming fucked up replay system tells me I'm shooting at the hills, but I'm not really. I'm actually trying to shoot the planes, damn it. Picks up the P-40. P-40 crashes, so now I just need 1 kill, which is going to be this boomerang here, who is currently on his way out of the area. Nail him, knock him. Oh, but I lost another plane. Now, unfortunately, about the time, this is when those 2 guys in the flight decide they want to fucking fuck with me. Yep, there he goes. There goes the ME-410. He's made a pass, and of course I got his Falkwolf buddy right on my tail. Now my wing's all fucked up. There he goes. But hey, that's alright. These guys are down low. They are trying to turn with an aircraft that doesn't work. Not in an ME-410 and definitely not in a Falkwolf. So pick up the Falkwolf 190 and around we go. We finally turned this objective. Let's see if I can pick up the Falkwolf. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Devil 11B, got him. Got the Avenger on him finally. That's about the time. Ah, shit, here comes the 410. Dive for the deck. Don't hit the buildings. Ugh. And the 410's turning around. Which works out pretty nice. He, I don't know. He decided he was going to go with the fight with me. That's alright. Closer you are, the better the 50 cals are. Round we go. And now he makes a run for it. So I'm not terribly sure what that was all about. But we're going to finish him off before he gets away. There we go. Nailed him. Now I've picked up this objective, finally. And now we're still down 3-2. We are so fucking far down. 580 to 174. Not even close. So, let's go and figure out what the fuck is going on here. Now, we've picked up 3-2. Squall line's up in 2 seconds, but I'm not sure if there's even a possible way to make this work here. Let's see if we can pick off this guy. Like I said, squall line's up in 2 to 1. 2 seconds, 1 second. It'd be nice to knock some planes out of here so they don't come back. Yeah, he's flying. He's more at P40. Picks up the bow fighter picks him up. Nice. So now we got the HS-129B coming in here. And yeah, we need to work on something here. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's drop down here, finish off the HS. I'm almost positive at this point it's really not going to matter. We're almost even, at least for the team-wise. So let's pull down in here. Let's see if we can pick up this HS-129B and Benjamin. Put a couple shells into him, up and over. Round we go. Didn't pull out far enough, unfortunately. However, there we go. Pick him up. Up we go. We picked up 8,500 for the personal points, and I got inbound fighters. I don't know what they are. So let's go through the archway in case I decide to get dropped on by a heavy. Like I said, at this point it's 3-2. I'm not terribly sure if this is even trying. And there's a bloodbath of reds coming in right now to find me. Engelbert and the Falkwolf 190A1. You just happen to be my next target. So we're going to drop in on him. Slowly but surely. Yep, there we go. Start working him over. Oh. Can I finish him? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And they were fucking quick enough to turn it 5 to 1. I don't even, like I said, it was literally as fast as I was shooting down planes. It didn't really matter. That's, of course, when the baddies are right on my tail here. Let's see if we can get the A1 before time's up. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Enemies on my tail. Come on. And game's over. So, that was the downside of the XP-55. Kind of slow, kind of, yeah. So, hope you guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a good night.